Human interaction is needed all over the world, but what exactly is it? Most of our success as humans was due to interaction, like building houses, starting companies, or even hunting to live. The base of our society was through interaction. But how did we do this? Well, we don't exactly know when we started talking an actual language, but there were a lot of animal drawings and other things on cave walls. This was a basic way to communicate. There was also a lot of physical interaction that went on so we could communicate to each other. But fast forward 4 billion years, and now we have technology. Technology has altered how we have communicated. Instead of sending a letter that takes weeks for the person to get, we can just shoot them a text that takes seconds to send. Or instead of walking over to someone's house just to talk, you can FaceTime or call them. First, I want to talk about what specifically an introvert, extrovert, and ambivert is. All of these three personalities describe how a person recharges after a long day. So an introvert would want to stay by themselves, an extrovert would want to get together with some friends, and an ambivert would do a combination of the two. When a person does an activity, a chemical called dopamine is released. Depending on how much dopamine is released, that's how excited you get from an activity. So while an introvert gets enough dopamine to ride a bike in a park to be satisfied, an extrovert would have to ride his or her skateboard in a skate park with some friends to get enough dopamine to be satisfied. This also goes with tasks. More than often, an introvert would get excited or feel more accomplished for doing small tasks, but an extrovert would need to win something big or do something big to feel accomplished. But this doesn't mean they're completely different. Both extrovert and introverts like to do similar things, like play video games. They can be friends, but they're not completely the same. The most commonly seen social communication disorder in the world besides anxiety is phonological disorder. This is the inability to pronounce things like the TH sound. The next most common disorder is expressive language disorder. This means you understand what you are saying, but other people might not. So if you're trying to explain what a word means, you understand what you are saying completely, but the other person may be confused or doesn't understand what you are saying. The last major disorder seen in society is stuttering. This is simply the inability to say a word fluently.